The role of a deacon is just to serve the church, really, with whatever gifts God has given you. It's not a promotion or an elevated post or anything like that. It's simply a way of serving the church as part of a team. You might have to do a bit of leading a meeting, attending meetings. It might be pastoral visits, might be welcoming people at the door, serving at the communion table, opening up the church, closing the church, helping with meals. Really, it could just be a whole variety of things.
We meet together once a month as deacons. It's a chance just for us to seek the Lord's will for the work of the church. And so it's a blessing in a way for us to do. It can be challenging because sometimes we have to make difficult decisions.
Just recently, we've incorporated some stewards to help us, and they have similar duties as we do on a Sunday. It's only a Sunday they're involved, and they would help pray at communion, they would take the offering, count the offering, all these things that are involved in the normal deacon's duties on a Sunday.
The Baptist Union stipulate that we need to have one deacon per 10 members in the fellowship, and that's something that we've always kind of had here before, and we're starting to lack a wee bit of that now because of people being a wee bit older and things like that in different aspects.
Our plan is to hold a Deacons Election in early 2015. And as a deacon in this fellowship, you can either be a male or female, you've got to be over 21 years of age, and you've got to be a member of the fellowship for no less than 3 years.
You really, I think, need to have a sense of calling to do it, a sense of God sort of tapping you on the shoulder and saying, I think you should be part of this. But it's not a solitary thing, it's being part of a team and working together and really serving the church in whichever way is required of you.
I think it's most important that we're dedicated to it, that we don't go into it half-heartedly, because the church won't run if we're not committed to trying to run it.
Your name is brought before the diaconate. There are 2 deacons or a pastor and a deacon. We just interview the person, not to see if they're suitable, but just to explain what's required as a deacon, the duties that are needed, and all the different things that are attached to becoming a deacon here in Airdrie Baptist Church. And after that, if the person still considers they're okay and they have the skills to fulfill the tasks that they'll be asked to do, their name goes on a ballot paper and comes before the fellowship. And after the votes are cast, if they get more than 50% of the votes cast, then they're elected. There is no time scale as a deacon. They're not up for re-election. Once you're a deacon here, you're a deacon.
In 1 Timothy 3 it says, in the same way deacons are to be worthy of respect, sincere and not indulging of much wine, and not pursuing dishonest gain. So people look at us and they see what we really should be, and we've got to be that in every aspect, whether we're in the church, whether we're outside, because the people look at our testimonies and see what we're like as people. I've been a deacon for about 13 years now, back in 2001, 2002. There was a Deacons Election and ladies were invited for the first time to come forward, so I felt at that time that God had spoken to me about serving Him in some way in the church, within the church, and so I saw that as an opportunity, and so I responded to that call and I went forward, put my name forward as a deacon and was duly elected.
I've been a deacon now for over 30 years in this fellowship. In that time, if I count back, we've probably had 5 full-time pastors. That's not including assistant pastors, youth workers, and people who helped us at time to time. And at present, at this moment in time, we have a full-time pastor and an associate pastor, an assistant who's helping us.
I've served in leading groups, had that opportunity to lead new converts through Christianity Explored and Alpha courses.
It's been my privilege also to be the secretary for a number of years. And the secretary's job is mainly to keep the wheels of the fellowship running well and oiled well, and I'm really just what you call a stand-in. I've been involved in all sorts of things. If whether it's leading the Tuesday lunchtime service or doing the prayer meeting and reading the Bible study. I've been able to stand in when needed.
My most rewarding experience is probably being involved directly with the congregation. You know, because you're often maybe up front doing something, either leading or just helping out. It gives you an opportunity to get to know the congregation better and wider, because they recognise you as one of the deacons, and so perhaps come to me or to others for advice or support, and also we're given opportunities just to interact with them, maybe in a more intimate and confidential level.
Has there ever been times where I wanted to give it up? No, don't think so. There have been times where I've wanted to get more involved and had to step back a bit and let other people do the things that perhaps they're better at. Has it been a privilege to serve? Has it been a pleasure to serve? When I think of the pastors that have been here, I think it has been. To listen to their preaching and to listen and see the fellowship grow, I think it has been a privilege.